Hello and welcome to the Maharashtra Brief, where we get you all the top stories from Mumbai and Maharashtra. On the show tonight, Mumbai pays solemn tributes to the fallen heroes of 26/11 terror attacks, and also social media star Orry is questioned by the Mumbai police in a drugs case, and there are more stories from Amravati and Sambhajinagar in Maharashtra. Stay tuned to all the news from Mumbai and Maharashtra only on the Maharashtra Brief on NDTV's YouTube platform. Let's dive straight into the headlines. Mumbai marks 17 years since the 26/11 terror attacks in solemn tributes and ceremonies across several locations in Mumbai. Social media star Orry is questioned by the Mumbai police in a drug seizure case. Maharashtra youth's murder in Amravati sparks protests. Locals blame Bangladeshi men for the crime, hold protests outside a police station. And the arrested suspicious woman in Sambhajinagar is sent to police custody, but police say they're looking at her movements, especially on the day of the Delhi blasts, as she was supposed to be there. They also say they found links to Pakistan on the woman's mobile phone, and that of course is something that they're investigating. Let's now move on to our top story. 17 years since the 26/11 terror attacks in Mumbai, and Mumbai paid solemn tributes today to the victims and those who fought against terrorists on that fateful day and the consequent days. Now, this of course was a terror attack at Mumbai, and it unfolded at locations like the Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj terminus behind me and several other locations in and around South Mumbai, including the Taj Mahal Hotel, the Kama and All Bless Hospital just a short distance away, and other locations as well. This of course is a report by my colleague Abhishek Avasthi, who was at one of those tribute ceremonies.
It's been 17 years of 26/11 terror attack. Today on Gateway of India, NSG Mumbai has organized an event to honor those who have sacrificed their life, those victims, those survivors of 26/11 terror attack. You can see behind me a memorial has been set up over here where people are paying their respect to those who have sacrificed their life. In fact, 170 lives were lost and around 300 people were injured. NSG commander who was leading at that given point of time, Sandeep Unikrishnan, his parents have been honored over here. At the same time, Hemant Karkare's family, Ashok Kamte's family, and many other police officers who sacrificed their life. In fact, the victims and survivors, they have come over here who have been honored by NSG Mumbai with the theme that never ever again. Most importantly, it is the sacrifice of all these officials, police officials, NSG commanders, that Mumbai still remain safe, and this kind of event annually definitely is important because it gives a message loud and clear that the sacrifice of these officials will not be wasted. At the same time, a message loud and clear that no one can look directly to Mumbai once again. With cameraman Sandesh Baikar, Abhishek Avasthi for NDTV.
Our next story on the show is of course about social media star Orry. Now, Orry of course was summoned by the Mumbai police in connection with a drugs seizure case. He has been questioned by the Mumbai police, and of course this happens as others are also expected to be questioned. Yesterday, actor director Siddhant Kapoor was questioned. My colleague Paras Dama has more on this story.
252 crore rupees drug case, which was busted by the Mumbai crime branch few months ago, now has taken a very, very different turn. It's because in this entire matter, the arrested accused Salim Shohel Sheikh has revealed and claimed some name which used to do the drugs party with the Bollywood actors. in the country and outside the country. In this entire matter, there were many celebrities was named by this accused Salim Shohel Sheikh. The Salim Shohel Sheikh is known as a very close aide of Dawood Ibrahim, close aide Salim Dola, and Salim Dola's close aide is Salim Shohel Sheikh. In this entire matter, in his statement to anti-narcotics cell, he said that there were many celebrities like Shraddha Kapoor, Nora Fatehi, Siddhant Kapoor, the brother of Shraddha Kapoor, Orry, social media influencer, Abbas Mastan, the producer, director, and many other used to come to different countries and in India at different places to do the party, the drugs party. And now in this entire situation, to verify the claims which has been done by the accused Salim Shohel Sheikh, that's why the summon was given to Siddhant Kapoor first. He appeared before anti-narcotics cell yesterday, and for more than 5 hours his statement was recorded. Before that, Orry was also summoned, but due to something he asked for the time to appear before ANC, and today by 1:30 he appeared and his statement is ongoing from last 3 to 3 hours. Now the major question is that what a line of questioning has been done by anti-narcotics cell, because the claim which was done by Salim Shohel Sheikh was very big. So now how it will go, it will be very important to see. There were many claims which was made by Salim Shohel Sheikh, and that's why the verification of this claim are being done by the anti-narcotics cell Mumbai.
Now, a brutal murder in Amravati has sparked protests, and the locals there are saying that Bangladeshi youth are responsible for this murder. This also led to protests outside the police station, and citizens demanded strict action against the culprits. My colleague Abhishek Avasthi reports.
A shocking incident has been reported from Amravati district of Maharashtra, wherein a 28-year youth named Rishikesh Kapekar was brutally murdered in midnight in Badner area of Amravati. The residents over there are protesting, and it has been alleged by the BJP leader, in fact the residents over there, that Bangladeshi Muslims in a group of around 10 to 12 entered their premises in the midnight and have brutally murdered the youth. In fact, the residents over there gathered outside the police station and demanded justice. In fact, blamed that the police are not taking important steps in this entire incident, and has threatened that if justice has not been done, then they will also take law in their own hand. And at the same time, BJP leaders over there have alleged that there is an involvement of Bangladeshi Muslims youth, and they are making such people target and are responsible for this brutal murder. In fact, what we understand from the police is till now 3 people have been arrested and further investigation is going on. But the demand of the BJP leaders as well as the resident over there remains that all of them should be arrested as soon as possible, and justice should be given to the youth whose life has been lost. With cameraman Sandesh Baikar, Abhishek Avasthi for NDTV.
And our last story on the show, a suspicious woman who was staying at a hotel in Sambhajinagar, presumably under a fake identity, has now been sent to 10 days police custody after being produced in court. But what's also sensational and shocking is that the police who are investigating this case have said that they're also looking at her movements on the day of the Delhi blast, as she might have been there. They also say this woman has links to Pakistan. And my colleague Anuj Raite reports on this story.
A woman named Kalpana Bhagwat was arrested from Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar a few days back. She was presented in the court today because the police custody ended. But the arguments presented in the court by the police were so strong that her police custody has now been extended by 10 more days. Now, it is important to understand that a police custody getting extended by 10 days is a very rare occurrence. It only happens in very important cases. Now, it is important again for us to understand why was she arrested in the first place. She had allegedly faked her identity as an IAS officer when she wasn't one. But when the police put forth their arguments today, it showed that the case was much deeper and darker than what met the eye at the first glance. Police did multiple types of several rounds of investigation, and they found out some important details. Number one, this woman, who goes by the name Kalpana Bhagwat, was around those places where the blast had happened in Delhi on the 10th of November earlier this month. Now, that alone is not the reason for her police custody to get extended. The police also did a bit more deep dive into investigating her contacts and found out that there were multiple contacts saved from Afghanistan, including that of Afghanistan embassy, and several contacts from Pakistan as well, many of which were saved as Pakistani army. In fact, there were two more contacts which were saved. One was in relation to the Indian military, and the second was saved as Home Minister OSD. Besides that, the police also found out that two of her close aides, or two of her close people, one, her boyfriend who lives in Afghanistan, and her brother lives in Pakistan, both of whom allegedly sent money through illegal means to this woman. When they searched her house, when they did a little more deep dive into her transactions, they found out that she had checks amounting to 19 crore rupees and another check amounting to 6 lakh rupees. All of these arguments were presented in front of the court today, which gave or provided the court enough basis for extending the police custody by 10 more days. Now, there are other agencies which are also involved in this investigation, considering that the case has now become one of national security. With camera person Rajendra Dyakar, this is Anuj Rai reporting for NDTV from Mumbai.
That's all we have on the show tonight. Thank you so much for watching the Maharashtra Brief on NDTV's YouTube platform, where we get you all the news stories from Mumbai and Maharashtra. For all the latest from India and across the world, keep watching NDTV.